Hello, I'm Jomica, and welcome back to BrokeRock Season 4. I got a little carried away in between episodes. I decided I need some storage, and then I went ahead and built a huge building to house all my storage needs. There are 4 of these sections here, and we're just going to go ahead and jump into a time lapse and see the build of our little storage house. Now that we have a storage, I guess mansion you could call it, I've moved most of everything over into there. I left these 2 just because they need to be smelted up, and I think we're going to move the furnace in there at some point. If we head inside, we could take a look in here. It sounds like I have phantoms. I think I'll sleep first. We do have a bed inside, I think. Yes. Little bedroom here. This room's empty. This room is also empty, and that one's empty. For right now, we just have our storage in here, and it is a mess. I would like to set up like an automatic storage. So this is like wood. This is food. All our mending books, and just everything we have is kind of in this area. This one here is all unused, and I do have enough room in the back to allow us to do like hoppers down, leading into each one of these chests. I think there should be enough room above as well. I haven't measured it out completely. I think I can get creative if needed to try and get everything placed where we need it, and we can have like an actual storage system. Automatic would be awesome, so I just fill in the chest somewhere and yeah, it just goes down into the correct chest. So this may be enough room. We'll probably have to set up like all the redstone kind of over here and then run things over. But I think we could probably figure it out. It shouldn't be too difficult. Probably, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But hopefully not too hard. So I don't have any plans for the rest of the episode. I think what I'll do is I kind of want to do a walkway from here over to there. I've never talked about this yet, but that is a pumpkin and melon farm, or going to be. I just kind of placed the dirt to see if that's where I want it. I kind of centered it in here. I do have an idea for an outer build, but I would like to get the redstone and everything in first. So I may do that next episode, maybe even this episode, but I think we're going to work on the pathway first. I'm going to go ahead and place in this because it is bothering me. And then, yeah, maybe we'll do some storage stuff. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on the pathway and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so we got a little bit of a pathway in. We're just going to extend this pathway. I think I might put a roof on and kind of match that roof there a little bit. We'll have, I don't know, we'll mess with it. I'll think about it a little bit. I did design something in a creative world. Not sure how much I like it, but we're going to continue this path over to the iron farm, back over to this area, and kind of wrap around. And when we do add more things in, we will add some more pathways to connect everything. I would like to get rid of this little hut here and kind of turn it into like a mine shaft, maybe a little building around that, but we'll design that another time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this storage system a little bit. I went into a creative world and I tried to fit in some sorting, and it just wasn't really working. I knew I did want some bulk storage also, so I think this area is going to be my bulk storage. I can fit in the bulk storage sorting in this area here. I'll just put it up above and then have water streams and that kind of stuff. But over here, I think we're going to turn this into our multi-item storage. We need to make a little bit of room. We're going to run out of space a little bit in here. We're just going to bring this forward one, and then that forward one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all torn out. Not too much. It should be pretty quick to tear out, and then we'll go ahead and build the redstone. There's going to be a little bit of redstone underneath. The chests are going to come out to about here. There's going to be two double chests next to each other going up about 5 or 6. And yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on that, and I'll join you back, and hopefully we have a working multi-item storage system. Alright, progress was made. Here is what it kind of looks like. We have these 2 chests here that are just going to be for whatever I want. They're not hooked up to the sorting system. And these here are hooked up to like a feed tape of hoppers. So if we come back here, basically we'll put the items that we want to sort in here. We'll just do those 2. They will go here and they'll get locked in one of these hoppers. Actually, not really locked. They'll just go in, and then this feed tape will go up and go through all of the chests, and then when it gets to the end here, it'll go down through this hopper system and then come over into this hopper, and then it's on a sticky piston here, so it'll be pushed up and down, and then it'll be fed over to the other sorting system. It'll go all the way up and then down, and then once it gets through, if it doesn't find a spot to go into, it'll be pushed up from this dispenser into this barrel. So the next step is going to be to kind of sort the items. Since these are all empty, we're just going to say if we want cobblestone all in this chest, we'll just fill it in with all cobblestone. And then only cobblestone will go into that chest. I don't think I want cobblestone in that chest though. So yeah, this will be the input here. We'll just throw everything in, and then to activate it, we would just stand on this pressure plate. And it's a little loud, but it does work, and that's all I really care about. If we don't want to stand there, we could go ahead and throw an item on the pressure plate, if I can aim, and that'll go for 5 minutes until the item despawns, and we don't have to worry about it always running and doing its thing. It is a little bit slow, but multi-item sorters are not the fastest thing. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and figure out where I want all the items. I'm going to fill in this area just with slabs and make it look nice, and then we'll come back and we should have a completed multi-item storage system. Alright, we now have a working sorting system. At the top here, I haven't decided what I want to put in, so I just filled it with cobbled deep slate, so the system will continue to work. This is going to be our raw resources, ores, all that stuff. This is like our diamonds, gold, all that stuff, redstone in here, mob drops, various wood things like stairs and fences and all that. This will be the logs and planks. We got the saplings and leaves going in there. This will be glass and other random things, I think. And this will be like food and farming stuff. If we come over to the other side here, we have the sheep stuff and some deep slate stuff, the polished black stone, and random other things. Really not full. I need to get some more leather to get more item frames, but if we go ahead and throw these in, they should appear, well, they'll probably appear in this chest, but we can go ahead and wait. They shouldn't appear in any of these chests. If we wait a little bit, they will eventually make their way over to the other side, and we should have those blocks in there. So yeah, that'll be nice when I come in from mining or whatever. I can just throw everything in. Anything that doesn't have a spot here will end up on this section over here. Yeah, we didn't get it going long enough, so we can just take some, I guess just one piece, and throw it on here, let it run, and we can keep going. But yeah, every time I'm done, I can just come in here, throw everything I don't want in the barrel, and it'll do all the sorting. Anything that doesn't have a spot will end up in this spot over here. So yeah, we got the deep slate tiles going through. Yeah, they'll all appear in there eventually. So I'm gonna go search for some more leather and get these item frames filled in, and yeah, working sorting system. Alright, we got the leather we need, we got the item frames in place, and I have started working on the bulk storage system on the other side. Basically what's going to happen is items are going to come up from the item elevator, they're going to go up top, and then they will flow over into the chests over here. So if we go upstairs, we can kind of take a look, see what's going on. Right now we have, well, these three here come up and they will go and flow over and into one of these hopper lines. This one is hooked up to there, those two there, and then these three are all hooked up to those lines. So what I am going to be getting, something is on the roof, is I'm gonna go search for some ice, probably packed ice or blue ice, one of the two. That way items that come through here can go a little bit easier and faster. We don't have to worry about them getting stuck. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So once I get back from that, we'll go ahead and place the ice in, try to get this pathway, or this, whatever you want to call it, over this direction and then down to that one. This middle one will probably go to there, and then the 3 middle ones from here will probably go 1, 2, 3, and then that one over here will go into the far one. So first, I'm gonna look and see who's on my roof. How did the wolf get up there? Not sure, but we'll let him stay, and we're gonna go hunt for some blue ice. Alright, I have been very busy. If we come upstairs, I did get the ice I needed. There's all sorts of, I don't know what you'd call it, spaghetti type stuff moving all around. We got the 6 streams going into the 6 chests. And if we come down to the bottom, I need to stop jumping from so high. If we jump down here, I've been digging this area out. I'd like to dig out, well, not dig out, but get rid of the water all the way around underneath, so we have some space to build some stuff like this. And we have 6 different areas. I definitely forgot to do these 2. But if we test it, I guess with these 4, the chests upstairs should all be empty. So we'll throw in some dirt there. We will throw in some diorite. We got some cobblestone. And we got some granite. So this area is kind of cool because it's 3 water streams right next to each other. They all go straight up and they all stay in their own paths and they end up in the correct spot. But if we come upstairs, we can actually see those 4 chests be filled up with the 64 items. I will have to do the other 2 chests, but we'll do that another day. So this is getting the dirt. That's probably one of the empty ones. Empty ones. Diorite just came in. Okay, maybe these weren't the empty ones. Or things are slow. Dirt's almost done. Granite is coming in. Diorite and cobblestone. So this one and this one. Nope. This one are the 2 that are currently not hooked up to dispensers, but that'll be an easy fix. So we'll just wait for that 64 to come in. There's the 64, that's working. Diorite is 64, and granite and dirt. So each have 64. None of them got mixed up. They all went to the right places, and that is our, well, not done, but that is our mass storage kind of silos. What I'm planning is once we get the pumpkin farm and melon farm set up, it'll come in this way and probably drop down to this one and this one. We have the iron farm over there. We'll get the iron and maybe the string or something else to one of these. And then I think we'll have like a whole nether area where we'll have a couple different sorters that'll feed it into the same line. So it'll be like netherite, just all the stuff from the nether. We'll have separate sorters, send them in, and then they'll all be in the mass storage up top. And then same with like cobblestone, stone, dirt, all that stuff. So still a lot of work to do. We're gonna need a couple more sorters, but the streams are all set up, the elevators are working, and yeah, we're good to go once we want to start putting things in. So that is going to do it for today's episode. If you liked today's episode, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.